Hello and welcome back to Redirecting. This right here is a video that is directed towards those who are getting food stamps. I'm going to put this notice up on my screen. Many of you have probably already seen it, but this is just to let you know how serious things are getting in the government because of this tantrum shutdown. Okay? But anyway, the notice says, attention food stamp recipients, due to the partial federal government shutdown, you will get your February food stamps benefits in January 1 month early. It says you will not get a food stamp benefit in February. You will need to carefully spend your benefits to make sure it lasts both months. And then it says, what should I do if my food stamp verification is pending? If you have verification pending on a food stamp case, it must be submitted by 11:59 on Tuesday, January 15th to SNAP, whatever. And then it says, will I get stamp benefits in future months? Now, this is what you need to pay attention to right here, family. It says, at this time, we do not know if food stamp benefits for future months will be available. So it's letting you know that after this month, they don't know what's going to happen. You're going to get your February benefits this month, but next month and thereafter, they do not know if they will be available. And so it says, what can you do for your family? Carefully spend your food stamp benefits so that your food supply will last. If you need more help, you can reach out to local food banks or contact Family Support Division for help locating other resources that may be helpful to you and your family. Now, we have been saying for a very long time on this channel, as a matter of fact, we did a video years ago, I believe it was titled Food Stamp and Aggregation or something like that. But this has been on the table for a long time to where food stamp benefits are under threat. This is something that is long standing, so I believe that there has been ample time for people to take life a lot more serious, okay? But unfortunately, and I'm going to say this, family, it may sting to some of your ears, but unfortunately, most of our people are more focused on celebrity garbage than they are on reality. They're looking at reality TV, but not looking at the reality of their own lives. And so now this time is upon you. This time is upon you. They are giving no clue as to when food stamp benefits will continue after this month. And so if you were one of those, and on also Section 8 has been affected as well. They are saying there will be no payments for Section 8. So Donald Trump, number 45, he has came in and he's done so much to cripple this economy. And now it is trickling on down to the those that are poor, those who need it the most. But just because you're poor doesn't mean that you have to be poor in mind and spirit as well, because if you have breath in your body and you have movement and function, you should take heed to these things when they are being talked about, instead of thinking that it's going to always be government benefits and social programs are always going to be there. There are countries that don't have social programs, and so they are forced to take care of themselves. But this sense of entitlement here in this country has made a lot of people lazy, even with their thinking. No ingenuity will show you how to do things because you don't want to think. You don't want to come up with ways to take care of yourself or your family. And I know that's not everyone, but a lot of people think like that, unfortunately. And this is why you have people who are planning on living off of others or robbing others when things get rough. That is no way to think and no way to be, family. And this is why we've always been talking about coming together, helping one another, doing things together. But when you have people who are so engrafted into entertainment and all of the other things that mean nothing, this is what happens. Now, you cannot put a Band-Aid on what needs to be fixed among our people. It takes strategy, it takes planning, and it takes devotion from those who are serious about this. And again, it can't just be the problem solvers who have to be devoted to fixing things, but it have to be those who are willing to work with the problem solvers, because you may not be in a position where you can do much. But if someone else has presented a choice or an option, work with others. I remember when we were talking about doing a community garden around here, there was a big fella that we had doing some work for us. And he says, I tell you what, why don't you and your family get the garden started, and we'll help you all come and harvest everything once it's grown. And my husband looked at this big, tall dude like he was crazy. He says, man, my whole family ain't going to be out here starting a community garden so y'all can come and harvest. He said, do you hear how you sound? That's the mentality a lot of our people have. They want to do their mess, be out here having fun, wasting time. You get it started, you get the garden planted, and we'll come and help you reap the benefits. That's what it boils down to. And my husband said, I don't think so, man. If me and my family are the ones doing the planting, we're going to be doing the eating. How are you going to come and harvest what someone else has planted? Now, it's not to say that we wouldn't want to help someone who, say, for instance, senior citizens. We used to give our vegetables away, our eggs. We've even given chickens away. We had a neighbor say, I want me some fresh chicken. It was an elder neighbor, and we gave them a chicken because they asked for it. And so when you have others who are well-bodied, and I believe this brother he looked like he was all of, I'm going to say 280 pounds, about 6 feet tall. And he's telling me, my husband, and my children that, oh, yeah, you all can start the community garden and we'll all help you harvest it. That is why our people are stuck in the situation that they're in, because nobody wants to put their hands to the plow. They want you to put your hands to the plow, and they want to come and chow down from the plow work that you have done. So we got a lot of work to do, family. Okay, it's very serious right now. A lot of those family members that have some type of social service that they've depended on, and when it's all cut off, they're going to be looking to you. Okay, so don't think that that's just that person's problem. That's the problem we have. We always say, well, that's your problem. So we need to get it together. Family is really looking very sketchy here in 2019. It may not be an exodus for us, but it darn sure is an increase in the perilous times that the Bible talks about. You see, this is why we have to understand what the Bible says. We keep on thinking that this stuff is going to happen down the road, not in my lifetime, but look, it's right at your door. Okay? And we don't know how long this stuff is going to last. This could be the beginning of the worst. Or maybe there'll be a calming thing that happens, or who knows? Maybe they'll get fed up with what's going on with Trump and do something about it. But right now, as it stands, they are giving a warning to food stamp recipients to start planning ahead for the future, because they don't know if they're going to be there for you. Okay? It is what it is, family, and I don't say this lightly. I just want you to take heed. We've been saying this stuff for years. We have been saying it for years, and many of you have been following us for years. And so it is what it is. At some point, we've got to stop sitting back waiting for other things to happen, and we've got to start doing what we can to help ourselves, okay? Even if that means unifying with other family members and friends that you can trust. If that's what it takes, then so be it. Okay? With that, I'll say shalom. Be sure to ring the bell to be notified of new uploads on this channel, and also comment, share, like, and subscribe.